Good afternoon and welcome to the DBS Lunchtime News. In the headlines, Dominica Employers Federation expresses concerns over Dominica's minimum wage rate increase. In news from the region, St. Vincent's and the Grenadines public servants eagerly await salary bonus. And internationally, the U.S. could ask foreign tourists for 5-year social media history before entry. I'm your presenter, Arlian Christopher, and these are the headlines. The details of the news when we return.
Are you worried about how you're going to get to your next destination or important appointment, special event, a new date, but you are stranded? No ride, no bus, nowhere, and look, rain falling. What would you do? Look no further than Carlton Phillip Bonus Rental. Tansa, whatever your destination or translation or transactions, be it personal, business, leisure, pleasure, sightseeing, adventures, weddings, and family vacations, whatever satisfies your personal driving needs in Dominica, think Bonus Rental from Carlton Phillip Foncolay. Top of the line customer service, unbeatable prices, helpful and friendly staff. Renting a bonus vehicle has never been easier. It's all full service. And look, we've got your rental keys already at hand. Carlton Phillips, so prepare for memories that will last a lifetime. So go choose your bonus, get your bonus, rent your bonus, drive your bonus from Carlton Phillips Motor Pool of Foncolay. Now with your bonus, go drive safely in your bonus.
You've worked hard to build your dream home. Now it's time to protect it with ICWI's A-Plus Homeowners Policy. From hurricane damage to unexpected losses, we've got you covered with the best homeowners protection in the region. Protect your most valuable asset with coverage for what matters most when it matters the most. ICWI, we know insurance. You know you're protected. ICWI, serving you is all we do. Visit ICWI.com or call 767-440-4294. Visit us on 13 Castle Street in Roseau and on the corner of Harbour Lane and Holland Street, Portsmouth, or any of our agents.
DBS News.
Welcome back, and once again your presenter Arlian Christopher. Executive Director of the Dominica Employers Federation, Achille Joseph, has expressed concerns over the rate increase under the new minimum wage structure that came into effect on December 1. Joseph considers the new rates imposed on the private sector to be unfair when compared to the agreed salary increases for public workers following negotiations with the government this year.
We found that the level of increase is a bit high. It's ranging from 20 to 30% increase. I mean, take into consideration that this was approved and promulgated by the state. The state as an employer, in discussion with the bargaining agents representing public officers, didn't go anywhere close to that for the period 2021 to 2025. Yet still, the same body has imposed that kind of increase on the private sector. We found it to be unfair. Take into consideration that two of the indices that we kind of rely on when we're looking at minimum wage are the GDP and our consumer price index. And these fell somewhere about 15%. This is what we would have expected, the growth in the minimum wage. Bear in mind, it is minimum wage. It's not a market wage. It's not a living wage. Market wage and living wage are all based upon profitability, performance of employees, negotiation. What the state would want to do is to ensure that people are not being paid a wage way below what they think that the category commands. So to then double the minimum wage in terms of the overall increase in the GDP in Dominica is really going into wage increase that should be left for the employer and the employee, or the employer and the bargaining unit to negotiate. So that level of increase, yes, we do have an issue with that.
Executive Director of the Dominica Employers Federation, Achille Joseph. Dominica and the People's Republic of China have renewed a memorandum of understanding on cooperation in education. China's ambassador to Dominica, His Excellency Chu Maoming, made the announcement while handing over 22 scholarships of $1,000 each to students of the Dominica State College this morning.
China is deeply aware of the crucial role education plays in national development and has consistently prioritized education in its cooperation with Dominica. Since the establishment of diplomatic relations, China has continued granting Chinese government scholarships to Dominican students. The 6 schools currently under reconstruction. Last week, I visited several working sites of the schools together with the Honorable Prime Minister. Confucius Classroom in State College and today's ceremony are all testaments to the educational cooperation between our two countries. This year, we have renewed the Memorandum of Understanding on Educational Cooperation between China and Dominica. The Honorable Minister of Education visited China and signed that MOU together with her counterpart in China. So this is expected to provide more opportunities for Dominican students to study in China.
China's ambassador to Dominica, His Excellency Chu Maoming. 94 farmers across Dominica received a major boost today with the handover of irrigation equipment and beekeeping tools valued at $944,964. The handover includes 101,000-gallon water tanks valued at $272,000, irrigation lines valued at $350,000, and 39 water pumps valued at $88,964, supporting 84 farmers with critical irrigation infrastructure.
Today is a significant day for Dominica's agriculture sector and for our hardworking farmers who continue to contribute to the nation's food security, rural livelihood, and economic resilience. This is a major investment not only in equipment, but in the future of the agriculture sector. As we all know, climate change has drastically altered rainfall patterns in Dominica. We face dry spells, more intense drought conditions, and increasingly unpredictable weather. For farmers, access to water is no longer optional. It is essential for consistent production, iron yields, and protection against crop losses. So the irrigation equipment being distributed today will ensure a reliable water supply throughout the year. It will enable farmers to expand production and cultivate new acreages. It will improve crop quality and productivity. It will reduce vulnerability to drought and climate extremes and support the ministry's efforts to establish a climate-smart and technology-driven agricultural system.
That's the Minister for Agriculture, Fisheries, Blue and Green Economy, Roland Royer. An additional 10 farmers received beekeeping equipment worth $234,000, including wax melters, hive boxes, extractors, filter baskets, and other essential tools for honey production. Public Relations Officer of the Dominica Calypso Association, Peter Letain, is confident the eliminations on Saturday will set the tone for a grand Calypso season. Letain has denied speculation that the new executive would encounter challenges in staging a successful season. Well, we will hear from Peter Letain at 6 p.m. this evening. That's the National Focus, Regional and International Developments. Up next.
Husband and wife in bed chatting quietly. Husband asking his wife, "Are you ready?" Wife with a smile on her face said, "Yes, I'm always ready and more than ready." The question is, are you ready? Husband replied, "Ready like Freddy. I'm always prepared." It was Duvan Joux, so she asked him, "What time is it, hussy?" Husband replied, "Time to upgrade." She shouted, "What? On my birthday?" And her smile turned to a serious frown. "Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again." Husband says, "Well, I guess you wouldn't get that brand new vehicle from Carlton Phillip as I promised." When she heard those romantic words, her picker stand up, her eyes started to glow, face light up like dumbling. But she thought she was being dumped on her birthday and being replaced. Then they embraced and hugged and kissed some more. Head straight to Carlton Phillip. She said, "Look it, honey, that's the ride. The new ride, the favorite color and style." They both hugged and embraced each other. Thanks to Carlton Phillip Motor Pool, Fogole, telephone, email.
For over 55 years, ICWI has stood strong, protecting homes and properties across the Caribbean. Through every storm, every challenge, we've been tried, tested, and trusted. With a robust reinsurance program, we're built to last and built to be there for you when you need us the most. Choose ICWI Property Insurance. Serving you is all we do. Visit ICWI.com. Call 767-440-4294. Visit us on 13 Castle Street in Roseau and on the corner of Harbor Lane and Holland Street in Portsmouth, or any of our agents.
DBS News.
Welcome back now for news from the region. St. Vincent and the Grenadines public servants are eagerly awaiting a promised salary bonus following the new Democratic Party's NDP election campaign commitment. The government has already demonstrated its intention to fulfill campaign pledges by introducing a VAT-free day scheduled for December 19th. The proposed bonus presents a significant financial undertaking, with the government potentially needing to allocate up to $60 million to meet the commitment. Internationally, tourists from dozens of countries, including the UK, could be asked to provide a 5-year social media history as a condition of entry to the United States under a new proposal unveiled by American officials. The new condition would affect people from dozens of countries who are eligible to visit the U.S. for 90 days without a visa, as long as they have filled out an electronic system for travel authorization form. Since returning to the White House in January, President Donald Trump has moved to toughen U.S. borders, more generally citing national security as a key reason. Well, that's the news. Stay tuned for the DBS Lunchtime Sports Report with Gavin Richards.
Easy Max, get your money fast. Join the family. Call and find out now. You want that quick money to meet all of your needs. High speeds and top service. Easy Max family. 45475 or maybe 10,000. 2.0 is 15 grand. Easy Max, yours and mine.
West Coast Cooperative Credit Union presents the Easy Max Family Loans. Easy Max Plus of $7,500, Easy Max Pro of $10,000, and Easy Max 2.0 of $15,000. Yes, contact us today at 449-6556 or 449-9343 or 295-2682. Terms and conditions apply. West Coast Credit Union, your only credible choice for success.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Gavin Richards. If your lunchtime sports update, we're bowling off with cricket news because Dominica has lost a few wickets after lunch after a promising opening session this morning as they look to get back into their 3-day matchup with St. Lucia at the Botanic Gardens. Of course, that's the national 23 and under team taking on St. Lucia at the Botanic Gardens. Dominica went into the lunch break on day 2 on 32 without loss, but they have since lost Stefan Pascal, Luvio Charles and Neo Davis. Dominica, matter of fact, has just cleared their 46 runs deficit, and the scores right now at the Gardens: Dominica 47 for 3, a lead of just 1 run. So the scores overall in the game so far: Dominica 124 and 47 for 3. The St. Lucia 170 allowed Dominica with just that 1-run lead in the second innings. Let's stay with cricket news because the West Indies bowlers will be again big tasked with the responsibility of trying to pull things back as the West Indies look to get back into the second test with New Zealand. The West Indies, after a promising start with the bat, collapsed to hand the Black Caps the upper hand in the game. The West Indies yesterday was sitting pretty at 153 for 3 before they lost wickets, and they were bowled out for 205. Shea Hoop got 48 and John Campbell 44. Brandon King 33. We had Blair Tickner taking 4 for 32 and Mitchell Ray 3 for 67 for New Zealand. New Zealand reached 24 without loss at stumps on day 1. So that's the West Indies 205, New Zealand 24 without loss. Play resumes at 6 o'clock this evening. Let's bring you some more sports, this time football news, as the captain of the Detroit Tires Inc. futsal team, Lester Langley, is calling on the organizers of the Next Level Sports Corporate Futsal Tournament to honor their commitments and pay the prize money to the deserving teams. Well, the Next Level Sports Corporate Futsal Tournament was held in January of this year and attracted a number of teams sponsored by Corporate Dominica. The event was won by Detroit Tire Inc. with Petro Caribe placing second. Langley says to date the organizers have not paid the winning cash prize of $2,500. And there are also plans for another futsal tournament for women this weekend at the Massac Indoor Facility. One of the organizers of the futsal event, that's Dunstan Maggie Peters, well, he'll be on the off-the-field program tonight, and he'll have an opportunity to address that matter. So once again, the Detroit's Tires football team, the futsal team, they're complaining that they have not received their prize monies, which they won since back in January. Let's stay with our football news because the head coach of the national men's under-20 football team, Delroy Watt, says preparations will be key if Dominica is to see success at the upcoming CONCACAF under-20 qualifiers. While the 2026 CONCACAF under-20 qualifiers will get underway in Costa Rica in February next year, Dominica has been placed with the Dominican Republic, Antigua, St. Lucia, and the British Virgin Islands in Group C of that competition. Over 30 of Dominica's top young players are vying to make the final cut. We'll hear from Delroy Watt this evening. Well, I think that's all the time we're going to have for sports as we go to head across to the Dominica National Lotteries. It's time for the Lotto Draw on DBS Radio.
Or the ultimate holiday escape, a Caribbean cruise for two. Play daily through today and sail into the holiday of a lifetime. Your cruise awaits. Promotion begins Monday 8th December 2025 and ends Friday 16th January 2026. Dominica National Lottery. Everything is possible. Must be 18 or older to participate. Great news from the Dominica National Lottery. You can play Super 6 combo bets to increase your chances at winning the Super 6 jackpot. Here's how. The Combo 5 betting option costs $69. The player has a choice of any 5 numbers, and if the player's numbers match 5 of the 6 numbers, the player wins the jackpot. Maybe you prefer Combo 7 costing $21. Players have a choice of 7 numbers, and if the player matches any 6 numbers out of the 7, the player wins the jackpot. How about Combo 8? This option costs $84. Players select 8 numbers, and if the player matches any 6 out of the 8 numbers, the player wins the jackpot. All numbers chosen should be from the range of 1 to 28. Play combo bets. Remember, with Super 6, there are bigger jackpots and more chances to win.
A pleasant good afternoon to everyone, and welcome back to yet another midday draw. It's the 10th of December, 2025. And of course, I am your hostess, Mia Francis. It's now time to turn $2 into $2,000 with some Play For. Good luck, everyone. Your first number is 4. Your second number is 8. The third number is 3. And the final lucky number is 5. Let's recap. Your Play For lucky numbers are 4, 8, 3, and 5. Play For grand winners every day. Stay tuned for Big 4 with Multi-X.
The Match 5 jackpot is increasing. It's currently $21,300. Play Match 5 and win big.
I feel good, like I knew that I would now. Adding multi-X to Big 4 will give you so much more. Get ready to multiply your Big 4 winnings with multi-X. Now
Now you can multiply your Big 4 prizes up to 5 times by asking for multi-X each time you purchase your Big 4 tickets. Turn your $5,000 into $25,000 by selecting multi-X on your straight bet or any other bet. Big 4 just got bigger. Select multi-X and watch your thousands turn into hundreds of thousands. Multi-X, available on all bet sites. Just remember to spend the same amount on multi-X and Big 4. So good, so good, we got you.
And we are back. It's big bets and big scores. Let's now play some Big 4. Good luck to you. Your 4 lucky numbers for Big 4 this afternoon are 8, 2, 1, and 8. Let's now reveal that multi-X ball. And the multi-X ball selected is 2X. Let's recap. Your Big 4 lucky numbers are 8, 2, 1, and 8. The multi-X ball selected is 2X. Big 4. It's an easy score. Stay tuned for Pick 2 with multi-X.
A bigger jackpot is on the horizon. The Super 6 jackpot is now over $700,000. Get your tickets today. Play Super 6. It's bigger jackpots and more chances to win.
Hey guys, welcome back. Let's now play some Pick 2 and win some cash. Happy winnings! And your 2 lucky numbers for Pick 2 are 8 and 1. The multi-X ball selected is 3X. Yes, triple those winnings. To recap, your Pick 2 lucky numbers are 8 and 1. The multi-X ball selected is 3X. That was Pick 2, where you play to win. Stay tuned for one-off.
The Match 5 jackpot is increasing. It's currently $21,300. Play Match 5 and win big.
Thank you so much for staying tuned, guys. Let's now play some one-off and win anyway. Good luck. Your one-off lucky numbers are 8, 0, and 9. Let's recap. Your one-off lucky numbers are 8, 0, and 9. One-off, win anyway. Up next is Diddy with multi-X.
The Super 6 jackpot is now over $600,000. The Super 6 jackpot is now over $700,000.
I'm a small business owner. I will extend my small business.
If I would win the Super 6, maybe I'd be too nervous to say what I would, because I have so many things to do. But I know my daughter would be number one priority.
Okay, my first purchase, I would help my sister in terms of, I will not mention it, but I would buy a ride for my father, also for my mother, and I would fix my mother's house and also her fall cage and so much more, and I would take a lovely trip.
I'm a constant player and I'm looking forward to win the Super 6. I don't really want all because I'm not the only player, but if I get everything, I have used for it.
A bigger jackpot is on the horizon. The Super 6 jackpot is now over $700,000. Get your tickets today. Play Super 6. It's bigger jackpots and more chances to win.
Welcome back, players. Let's now play some Daily 3. Good luck, everyone. The first number is 7. Your second number is 1. Lucky number is 3. Let's now multiply those winnings.